Skills, try to hit the list. We just about to talk about it. We about to talk about it. You know that get it. We gonna do this old school. That's how Boots feeling right now. All right. It's not, it's paperwork that's being negotiated, and I'll say no. Then I'm, if we trying to figure out where we gonna fight at, and you don't agree, then how? Because he's at 154. Is Canelo ducking Bud because he's at 168? Legitimate question. Let me see what Skills is saying. Skywalker Boxing Media, salute. Yo, see if that link is working right there in the chat. Somebody get that link to bring you guys up so I can see if the link is working. Hold on. So like, to me, we have to let the smoke clear first before even division has already ducked Boot Dennis. And that's before Brian Norman got a belt. There we go. All right, the link is working. At the stage, my guy, Skywalker.
Salute, brother. Yeah. What up, brother? Hold on. All right, that should be better. Can you hear me now?
Salute.
Say what up, man? Hey, Skills, how you doing, brother? I mean, undercard.
What's up, fellas? Can you hear me? No, I can hear you.
Yeah, I'm up on the roof, man. But
I see what's going on.
Hey, man, much love, man.
Mute. We know you always together.
Yeah, I'm at work.
What's up, G? How you?
Yeah, I can't hear you too good, bro. It's kind of coming in. I have a lot of air conditioner units and shit.
It's at the top of the chat.
Yeah, there's a views today, bro.
Is the duck or we got? Yeah, that's beautiful, man.
I'm gonna jump out of here, bro. Peace, man.
That's beautiful. Need some water though. I need some water and falls and stuff like that. It's a little choppy. I think you just jumped out. All right. Back to myself. Solo. All right. Yeah, I can classify Boots as a duck. I know what he's been said and has been saying is that he wants to become undisputed at 147. If no one gets in the ring with him, I think guarantee if he goes to 154, the idea of him fighting Virgil Ortiz was very intriguing to me. I thought that would be a great fight, it would look like Roman Villa Part 2, because all Virgil does is come forward, throws punches with everything on top on it, and he's very basic. You know what I mean? Like, it'll look like Roman Villa Part 2. Wait, what's up, Vibes?
You. What's going on, bro?
Redo it. But I don't know what's happening. It's like it ain't communicating.
What, the StreamYard's not communicating? It looks clear, but you're coming
Yeah.
across a bit choppy. So what's the word, man? What's the word? It's freezing up again? Oh, I can't hear you. You, can you hear me? Because I can't hear you. Boots got to sharpen his defense. Virgil power is different. Yeah, I mean, that's a fact. But he's not going to put up that same kind of defense that he did against Karen. Yeah, Jay, I don't know what it is, bro. Like, you're freezing. You're doing the, like, the usher, you know what I mean? That's what it looks like to me. Let me see how it looks like on the live.
Slow, slow mode. I get it. I mean, I'm on the thing by myself. Hold on. 2 seconds. Yeah, it's gonna be the most. Let me see. Let me hear you say something. Yeah, it's my thing. It's saying this because it's something else. Oh, tell me I closed it. Sure, it's not responding. on technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. Help donate in the Cash App so we can upgrade the internet. Now I'm just talking all types of crap. Yeah, so I mean, there was a couple of times, and Floyd Schofield signed for versus Arthur Beterbiev. You also have versus Hassam Shazam or Shazam. Link and donate for sure. Got to upgrade this internet. We need better internet. By the time next week's show comes on, we got that. I got that premium. We got that premium. So Schofield is definitely on the card. According to Oscar De La Hoya, see people can create those, they can upload them, you can have the biggest platform, and you can be giving misinformation to the people, are putting things into the atmosphere and hoping something. So for me, I'm not gonna say that this fight's official until I see a press conference, see both people up talking they smack. You a little bit better?
Yeah, much better.
This is good. Crazy work.
Still have
Nasty
a couple
work.
moments where it's like, but no, it's much better than before. What's good, my guy?
Okay. Now, yo, it's hilarious. You talk and then it's like breaks crazy because it's just me on the internet.
But what was the last thing you were just saying just now?
Stevenson, what you think about that fight?
Shkaur and Schofield. Shkaur.
I was saying,
Shkaur.
I don't think the fight's official until I see a press conference where both people are sitting down and boxing Twitter. Like anything can happen. They can put up anything, and before you know, we're running with the narrative of a fight is actually not signed or nothing is even done yet. Like, that's why Tank versus Lamont Roach is officials on the card who fills out the card because they're usually in attendance as well. So I'm very excited because the fight we thought were on that card have been moved to the David Benavidez. Antoine? No, Antoine. The 140 pounder versus Rayo. I think that's a good fight. But I want to see who's actually on that card.
Oh, you saying
Terry Schmoot?
Gary Antoine Russell is fighting Rayo? That's a good scrap, bro. That's a nice scrap.
Yeah. He's gonna fight for not official as of yet. D1, salute. D1, I gotta tighten you up, man. You out here naked. We need you to make sure you have those things. I give people wrenches again. Yeah, I think it's now flowing a little bit better. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's
we gotta just
choppy.
go through it because it ain't.
We just gotta push through. It's a little choppy, but whatever I catch, I'll catch.
Yeah, hopefully when it plays, it's smooth. Yeah, hopefully when it.
Yo, Terry Smoot, bless up, bro.
I mean, go ahead. You breaking up, bro. To the app, man. I need to get some different internet.
Yeah, you really gotta make sure you're streaming on a large bandwidth.
Me.
You feel me?
Yes, I mean, like, yeah, I'm trying my best, man. I'm trying my best. What I should do is maybe put my phone as a thing. Choppy to ratty, yes. That makes sense. So it's a standalone.
Yo, you said that mad American, bro. Man said choppy to ratted. Choppy to rotted. What do you mean?
Yeah, I'm trying my best, man. I'm just trying to get the information out. Frank, like, Saturday's gonna be lit. Saturday, you ain't going to be nowhere else but in front of your TV, because I think those are two electrifying fights. Where
Which fights? Valdez and Navarrete?
the outcome is not predetermined already. Yeah, and the other one, Robesi versus
Espinosa. Ramirez versus Espinosa too.
Top rank. So there's two rematches.
Yeah.
Fighting Navarrete, who he tried to take his belt and lost.
Yeah, he lost the belt to Baranchek.
I mean, that's some all act.
Yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be an action-packed night, bro. Both of those fights are fire.
So I kind of want to see someone concussed. I want to see someone, bloody, bludgeoned.
Right. Violent individual.
So you like watching people get punched in the face, bro. There's something wrong. So I think that it makes sense about that. Yeah. Some people go out and take yard. You're killing me.
Yeah, StreamYard is wilding now. I'm not catching half of what you're saying. So what's going on, everybody? This is Undercard in Boxing. Jay's going to take a minute to make sure everything's running copacetic. If you can hear me well, give me a thumbs up. Give me some vibes in the chat so I know what's popping. Yeah, like Jay was saying, I think this weekend is going to be a good weekend. Like he said, Oscar Valdez, Navarrete, and you got Robesi Ramirez versus I forgot the youth's first name, but I know his last name is Espinosa. 6'1" at 126 is crazy. 6'1" at 126 is unheard of. So that's going to be fire. When I really think about the fight, I don't know what Oscar Valdez can really do that much differently, because I think he was outgunned. And he was a bit outsized. I don't see that same ferocity that Oscar Valdez had before. So it's going to be interesting to see how that goes. Now, for Robesi,
getting chopped up. Yeah, listen,
Oh, and still TV was good, bro. Loud and clear. Okay. So it's really Jay. Jay, your joint is tripping, bro. The people been saying my joint is clear. And I'm gonna have to FaceTime you from the second phone.
You streaming or you do it. You can still do the same thing on YouTube.
Wait, say that again. You can still do what on YouTube?
Like we could just play it on YouTube.
Like go live through the YouTube app? Chad, is that what he's trying to say? He's saying go live through the YouTube app?
I guarantee you on YouTube it's clear as day, or it's not as choppy, but because we're using a add guests that way. Yeah, I think so. I don't think you can add guests, but I think.
Oh, you saying yeah. So yeah, I mean, I'll jump into the commentary on that joint, bro. If you're just gonna go live, yeah, you could go live without adding guests. StreamYard, I guess, is the way you add guests, but yeah, you can go live without adding a guest. Let me know what you're trying to do. Because the people are ready. You know, I like the fact the people are ready to talk boxing, and you know, I love me talking some boxing, but
Yeah, hold
I can
on.
comment boxing too. You feel me?
How to get fixed the problem.
And did you jump back into the stream? Oh, that's clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's through your phone.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you clear as day, cousin. That's what Greg was saying. I can hear you clear as day, cousin.
Hold on. Hold on. What about now? Is this a little bit better?
Nah, that's great. That's great, bro.
Yeah, except I can't hear you. All right. So yeah, you saying 126. Can you hear me now?
Sounds good. Yeah, I can hear you now. You can hear me?
I got no sound. No, I got no sound.
Click on your settings.
Yo. Don't worry, we're figuring this out. We're gonna get this up and running. Check. All right, so that's working. All right. Yeah, thank you for everyone for pulling up. T Smooth, D1, Skills from New Orleans. Just having a little bit of boxing convo, having a little technical issue as well. I think we were talking about these fights that's for this Saturday. You have DAZN and Top Rank both putting on cards. You have Perro versus Hitchison on the DAZN card in Puerto Rico. You also have Navarrete versus Valdez rematch. Don't forget, Navarrete is coming off of hand surgery. He had to get his hand surgically replaced. That's why, you know, he was a kind of option about moving up and fighting Shkaur, but chose to stay in the what was it 120? Was it 130? 130 weight class and defend his title against Valdez. And they're always going to make those in fights where the top ranked fighters will just fight each other, move up and down in weight to try to grab a belt or just to put on a championship fight. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you good. I can hear you.
We're up. We up. No more freezing. No. Yeah. What is this? I'm trying to use the computer because I have more access to stuff, but I'm gonna just use the phone. It's cool too, as long as we can communicate and hear one another.
Exactly. We gotta do what we gotta do, bro.
For sure. But yeah, talk to me. What do you think about those fights? Who you like in that matchup?
Yeah, so I was telling the people before. So for me, Oscar Valdez, I like Oscar Valdez, man. I think he's great for the sport. But based on what I seen last time, I think he really had a hard time hurting Navarrete. I feel like he could never really get his timing with that left hook. He has a really nice left hook. I'm pretty sure, I don't know if it's the left or the right. Both of his hooks, the overhand he got that knocked out Burchell, and his left hook is usually money.
Those are his two punches, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he can really get the timing. I think Navarrete was too awkward. You know, I love how Navarrete looks like he's gonna throw a jab with the lead hand and then launches that uppercut. That joint is nasty, bro. And he
know what it is too?
Doesn't really
his
get off
distance
balance,
because he can throw it from such a far place. Like
yeah, dude's arms are mad long.
Yeah, now, and I've seen it hit Valdez, and he's confused by it because in his mind he's expecting jab, react, respond, and instead of it hits him, he's like, wait, now I got to reset my my trajectory for throwing, and then he can keep good distance when he wants, but he definitely likes to infight, which is to me it's a disadvantage, but to him it's like now I can overwork you and with my awkwardness, the punches are coming from everywhere.
Yeah,
I'm like, why don't he just stay back and fight a distance fight? But
yeah.
he's an awkward fighter.
He's an awkward fighter, bro. So for me, I think there's definitely room. Okay. Let me catch this. So Navarrete's so awkward that fundamentally, when you watch him, you see a lot of flaws. But because the flaws are due to his awkward style, some of those flaws are not really flaws you can really capitalize on unless you're a really, really special fighter. You see what I'm saying? And even when you watched Navarrete at 135 versus Baranchek, I personally think Navarrete lost that fight. I don't think Baranchek really beat him. Not trying to take away that Baranchek didn't have a good game plan. I just think Navarrete lost that fight. To me, he didn't really get beat down. It just looked like he just wasn't prepared, not used to someone not being wobbled by his shots, but he still could have made proper adjustments and still beat Baranchek, in my opinion. But someone like, a Shkaur, a lot of these special, one of those special sharp counterpunchers, they would piece up Navarrete. Valdez,
they did. I mean, that's how the fight looked with Shkaur versus Navarrete. Versus Valdez, excuse me.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. I don't think Oscar has that in his bag, bro. I think he can make it a better fight. I still see Navarrete winning. Okay. In my opinion. Now, let me tell you something. That Robisi Ramirez. Sorry, you about to go.
No. I was about to jump to that too.
Yeah.
Because that fight was. It teetered. He knocked him down, which I thought was a knockout blow. He got up, knocked him down. Like, that fight swung so many different. Like, when it was at the belt, I was like, please call it a draw so no one loses their belt, and we have to see part 2. But they gave it to the other guy. He lost his belt. He said he was sorry for the bad performance, and I think that loss kind of motivated him. Like, yo, I thought I was on top of the world. Now I'm going to show y'all what it feels like to be on top of the world.
Exactly. And he, strategically going back down and wait, you know what I mean, to recapture that belt.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm talking about, yeah.
Yeah, they put together. I was talking about Robesi and
Oh yes. My fault. Complete brain freeze.
All good.
The other thing that I was mentioning earlier was Robisi has a skill set to get that back.
Yeah.
He got the skill set to get that back. But, I watched this Espinosa kid, 6'1", 126. He a problem, bro. He's sharp. He's strong on the inside. He could fight on – and that's the scary part, that he could fight on the outside if he wanted to. So
is he a better Brandon Figueroa?
That's a tough one.
I like to do comps with fighters so people can see like the vision of like not the height wise, but as far as like his punch output, how he goes about his work.
Yeah. No, I get the comparison. Figueroa's really tall for his weight class too. Maybe. I'm feeling like Espinosa might be a bit sharper, bro.
All right. So he Gabriel Fundora. All right, cool.
Yeah, he Gabriel. Yeah, he's more like Gabby Fundora. She nice,
No disrespect. She can fight. She's undisputed. So I'm giving you a compliment, sir.
Yeah.
But the way she punches and she like knows her angles and stuff like that.
She's good.
Yeah,
I like her.
At her weight, at her height, she thumping stuff, and I love that for boxing too.
Yeah, I think I said this last time. I really wish Senisa Estrada didn't retire, bro, because that would have been a good squabble.
For as long as it lasts.
Yeah, I mean, what you think Fundora was stopping Senisa? Nah, you tripping. I think she would have beat her on the cards. I don't think she was stopping no Senisa, bro.
2-minute rounds.
Smooth.
I'm landing the bigger bombs. She's fast, but I don't think she gets away from her. Like, I don't think she's quick enough and agile to get out the way of those punches. Like, one thing she does is when she sits on her punches, they come with
Senisa?
No,
Gabby. Yeah.
One of my favorite female fighters. I wrote you a bunch of times on Twitter. You always respond. I salute to you. Don't get too big and forget about the little people. All right. I'm gonna send you this video after too.
Now the whole family, they seem like a good family, bro. Both of them fighters.
Humble.
brother and sister are humble. They seem like
Yo,
nice
can that
kids,
man
bro.
go get some LASIK surgery, bro? We can tell he's blind. The
Yeah,
man
he
wears
really
these
can too.
bifocals during the press conference
Why
and be
you
like this
ODing
in
on my
front of.
son? Why you
Come
ODing
on,
on my
go
son,
get some
Sebastian?
LASIK, bro.
Nah, he good, bro. He good. He chilling. He chilling.
Or
He
are
was
they allowed to
still
wear
cool.
sports goggles? Come on, you need something.
That's crazy. You got to make him look like an '80s basketball player or something.
He needs it. I could tell. He can't see. He can't see.
But the other, yeah, I don't think she stopped. I don't think she would stop Sinisa, but it don't matter now because I don't know if you're gonna see
Yeah,
that fight.
she riding off into the sunset.
Yeah. So it is what it is, bro.
Should
But I don't
Gabriella
think
try to get one of the stars, Amanda or Katie, at some weight to fight her? As a way
Kate,
of, changing of the guards.
Katie's a no. I can see
She's a
Sky
dub.
Nicholson. But
She's too high
the
up.
thing is,
What weight is she at?
Sky Nicholson's like 130 or something. Let's Google it. I'm by the
Let's
computer.
Google it. Go ahead. Hit the button. I'm using all
She
my
come up
Wi-Fi
right
over here.
away. I'm still curious about the scandal with her and Eddie Hearn.
Oh, I posted that article. That's something I've always thought about too,
Yeah,
bro.
I mean,
I figured like the
cute.
matchmaking was too pretty, bro. The matchmaking
Yeah.
was too nice.
Yeah,
I just seen it too. Oscar don't play though. Oscar.
he a savage, bro.
Listen, if everyone wants to bring up my what's that thing called? The fishnets, I could bring up having relations with, I think that's against the Muhammad Ali Act. They got to be a promoter violation within, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
making her money as well as, you know what I mean? Like, has to
It's
be some
nasty.
type of
It's nasty
separation.
work. It's nasty work. She's a featherweight, bro.
Feather, what's that? What number is that?
Feather, isn't that
120.
126?
Yeah. No, because Amanda is there. There's no way.
130.
Yeah. I'm like,
Yeah, but
Amanda Serrano.
remember, Amanda vacated her belt.
Yeah, the WBC, because she wouldn't fight 3-minute rounds. She said, let's do 3 minutes. Come on, I remember these things. And sorry, I'm jumping all over the place. But if I
I think it's
recall,
126, bro. Featherweight is
yeah,
126. Yep, 126 is featherweight. Yeah, so she little, bro. She can't listen. Gabby is 5'9", bro, and Sky is only what 5'6", 5'5". So I can see that match. I mean, if I was Sky, I would have Gabby come meet me at 126. I don't think Sky could make 122.
oh, it's 122 to 126.
Who, Sky Nicholson?
No, the weight class.
Oh yeah.
Is from 122 to 126.
Yeah, so you have featherweight, you have super featherweight, which is pretty much super featherweight is light. I don't know. Those extra in between weights be throwing me off. Whatever. They featherweight. They 126 pounders, bro. So
yeah, I got you. I mean, it's a good fight. What my thing is what she does after Undisputed, because she can defend her belt.
she was talking about going down in weight, which I think there's no money there. There's no money there. If she go down in weight, she'll be a weight bully. That's some easy championships to get, you know what I mean? But I personally think that'd be nasty
go the
work.
opposite way, right? She should
Yeah,
go up in weight.
bro. Why are you going to go beat up a bunch of little girls, little women? You a big girl. She a tall girl. She not a big girl, but she a tall girl. She can hold that weight easy. She here talking about she can go lower. That's crazy, son. She's 5'9", 115 or whatever she is, 114.
You know what it is? She's showing like I have the discipline to move around with whatever's possible. Like if there's a champion down there that wants to give me an opportunity, then I'll make the weight and go fight them.
I mean, I hear that, but I still think it's nasty work.
Hold on, let me see.
But
Boxing schedule.
she's young, bro, so she got time. I'm not too pressed.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, with time, there comes the opportunity where you're gonna miss a lot of the big fights because the people that we know or that are named won't be in the conversation anymore.
That's a good point.
You know what I mean? Then she's beating up on who? What's her record? Who's that? How you like? You want her to get the opportunity to fight people who have that name cachet. That way, she makes a name for herself.
Mm.
It's just my opinion. That's how I view it. That's why I said, who can she get? Who's on? Like Canelo did this a lot too. Canelo beat Asian champions on their way out. Cotto. He beat them as they're leaving and made a name for himself. But when you look back, Canelo fought Cotto. Man, I thought Cotto ever touched. Nope.
Nope.
He got him.
Caught him. He got him on the resume.
That's how you build. Golden Boy does a great job of building their stars.
Yeah, I agree. But once again, it goes back to what I was saying, bro. Who the problem is, like, ain't nobody. I don't know none of them people in them baby weight classes, especially for ladies. I don't know none of them gal. That's what I'm telling you. Know me. I watch everything, but I'm still just not familiar with those really. Gabby is, bringing. Sinisa was bringing light to those weights. So to me, at best,
Super bad.
if you can tie Gabby to Superbad's former opponents, now that's something. If she's gonna stay under 122, you see what I'm saying? Because to me, that's the only thing you can do. I don't know no other girls.
Sinicia had left Golden Boy and went to Top Rank and eventually got the fights that she wanted to become undisputed and a champion. When she was with Golden Boy, if you notice, there hasn't been a big push for women's boxing. There's been I don't know if it's a stoppage, if it's a blockage, if it's a women not signing to fight at the same time, but usually the card used to be women, men, women, men. But now I'm looking at this card right now. This December 7th in Phoenix on ESPN and ESPN Plus, the Navarrete card.
Right.
Not one single female fighter. Giovanni Santilli is coming back in the 10-round welterweight fight after losing to
Norman.
Yeah. You got Emmanuel Vargas, junior welterweight, 8 rounds. I got Richard Torres, 8 rounds. Lindolph Delago versus Jackson Marinas.
Pause. Lindo Delgado.
Yeah.
Lindolph. Yeah, he's all right. They talk about him a lot, but he got a lot of flaws. I can see him challenging for a belt and losing because he got too many flaws, but he's exciting to watch when he's on.
Jackson Marinas is I think a tough fight. I think that's the dude.
Yeah, he's all right fight. He's a good test.
I think Frank Martin either fight him or
Rolly fought him, and Frank might have fought him too. Either Frank fought him or what's his name? Spanish kid that Frank beat up, Michael Rivera. Rolly definitely fought him. Rolly definitely fought him, bro. He gave Rolly a hard fight, and he lost.
A fight that everyone thought he actually won and got, got gypped on the cards. But it's like I'm looking at the card and it's filled with fighters, but not a single female fighter to name on the card.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that, man.
Can we talk about the Paro versus Hitchison card real quick?
Yo, I feel like I told you already. Hitchison, he's from the towns. He's from our area, so I'm rooting for him. But I'm gonna be real, bro. Emotions aside, I just don't see it. I just don't see how he beats Paro. Because I think what Paro has been showing lately is that maybe it's an Australian thing, bro, but he be stepping into that fire. But naturally, he's also a really good boxer. So I think that's why he's been doing so well, because he's kind of coming across like a boxer puncher, even though he's not known for his power. But the dude is brave. He's fundamentally sound. He's defensively responsible. He don't have a lot of bells and whistles, but like he's good in all the areas. He reminds me of Stanionis. Not as powerful looking, but Stanionis is just good at everything. He's just really good at everything. There's nothing super special. Stanionis got pop. What you talking about?
We knocked up.
Son, Stanionis got pop. You are tripping. You are tripping. I didn't say nothing about
for the highlight knockout.
I didn't say he's a KO artist, but he got pop, bro.
Okay.
He got pop, someone. Bro. Yeah, he be beating people up. He kind of, also.
So he's Sean Porter.
He looks like he hits harder than Sean Porter, bro. And I think he still got a decent KO ratio. It got to be
Keith
like
one time. What are we
60%.
talking? Keith Thurman, boxing
No, I
ability
don't.
with
No,
the
I would.
ability to punch.
No. I would never do that. Keith Thurman to me is he doesn't get enough credit because his career fizzled out. But Keith Thurman was also a special fighter. The way that
One
he was
time.
kind of awkward, one time punch power, great boxer puncher. Stanionis, Stanionis, boxer. He got an interesting name to
Man got
spell
like
out.
29 fights and 2 KOs. This guy telling me he a puncher.
You are tripping, bro. He has 15 fights, 9 KOs. That's still 60%, just like
He a
I said.
baby.
Just like I said. That boy can swat. So all I'm saying is when you think about how powerful he looks, Paro doesn't look as powerful, but he looks strong. And to me, I'm sorry, it goes back to what I said the last stream.
Mhm.
You can't look when I was talking about Benavidez and Morel. Both of those are special fighters, but you can't ignore Benavidez's body of work. And when you look at Paro versus Hitchens, you can't ignore Paro's body of work and the way that he dispatched
Subriel,
Montana Love, even that Brock Jarvis dude, which I expected, but the dude got skills, bro. And like I said, for somebody who doesn't have knockout power, to have been consistently hurting people who have more knockouts than he do, that make me nervous.
Check the
Because
gloves.
You stupid. I feel like Hitchens gonna underestimate that, and he's gonna have to show us the dog that he says he got. And I'm not saying he's not a dog, but I haven't seen it.
I'm gonna put a bet in. I'm gonna put a bet in for the knockdown.
For who?
Put a bet in.
Paro?
No, knock down, not knock out, knock down, like 10, like 8 count.
To knock down Hitchens? Or
I'm
Hitchens to
hedging
knock
the other
down
way,
Paro?
sir. I'm hedging the other way.
I mean, there's probably money there. I just don't see it. How many knockdowns has Hitchens scored in his last 4 fights?
He had 3 versus. Was it Bowser? Who was it?
Yeah, but now we're going too far back.
Bro, he only had like 3 fights with Matchroom. We doing intimate research here. In-depth research here.
So
bro.
he's 18-0, 7 KOs. So he has a 38% knockout ratio. He went against Lemos, Jose Zepeda. He had a good fight against Zepeda. He pretty much completely outboxed
He owned him.
He completely outboxed him. That was pretty good. Bowser was the other fight that he really
Bowser. I feel like he gonna bow. If he's as sharp as I think he can be, and I feel like you're getting the right preparation for this fight. That's how I think he goes and attacks this fight. Where I'm gonna box, and when necessary, I'm gonna just turn it off. Am I speaking with a lot of emotion? Absolutely. Brooklyn's in the house. But I think Africa has wanted the opportunity to show everyone that he is who he is. And there's no greater stage than the main event right now. You can win this championship and next year tell everybody about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Still be riding that high horse. Bring me Jack Cottrell. Y'all say Jack Cottrell is him? He on the zone? Come on over here. You say you got the winner, right? Dispatch of him. Like, if your mind is working to like win this fight and the opportunity for me to show my greatness, defend my belt, and be one of those guys at 140, there's no big opportunity there right in front of him right now.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, Liam Paro's 25 wins, 15 knockouts. So he also swats harder on paper than Hitchens too. Like I said, it's anybody's fight. Like I said,
250-50?
I mean, I would say 50-50. I mean, I don't know. I would probably edge Paro just because of the recent track record in the
60-40?
Yeah, maybe 55, 40,
55.
45. Yeah. Like I said, I'm rooting for Hitchens. It's tough because I'm rooting for Paro too in general in his career against anybody else really but Hitchens. So, yeah, I don't know. I like Paro, bro. I think he's an underdog. I think he's a dark horse. I think if Antoine Russell, I would have liked for him to get his get back. and prove that that was just like a fluke. His loss to Alberto Puello.
Puello. It's not
But
a fluke
Puello's
though.
nah, Puello's nice. Puello's nice, bro.
Yo,
Yo,
listen, Puello
140
should have
might
never lost
be
his belt.
140 might be. Oh yeah. I heard that was
It was like they
was it a
said
drug
steroids,
situation?
but it was an aid to help conceive childbirth or something like that. It should have been put
Oh,
in recess. I mean, they just instead of taking the belt, they should have had two champions, two people fight for it. Winner has to fight Puello for
yeah.
that. But instead,
They
they did
stripped
what
him.
they did. He lost his belt. He fought Antoine. Like things work out sometimes for the best because um, he's a champion. Sandor Martin, that might be on Tank versus Rocha as well on the
Oh,
undercard. Puello, you get to see Puello. What do you know about Jalil Hackett?
I like Jalil Hackett, bro. I think he's a little unpolished, but I like Jalil Hackett, son. He's big. He's at 147, right?
Mm-hmm. He got a 10
Yeah.
round fight at welterweight versus Jose Roman Vasquez.
Jose Roman Vasquez.
Mm-hmm.
Name sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Roman
Sounds like a tune-up
Vasquez.
fight.
Yo, BoxRec, I hate when they make you log in.
They just tried to. I said
They
you're
really
not
be
getting no money
blowing
today.
minds.
Come on, I just needed two information. That's it.
Yeah, like what are y'all doing? When I do it on my phone, I don't do it like that.
It does not. It's like the laptop wants to take my information.
So, see, this article is from May. I think he's 9-0 now.
Yeah, he's been moving up.
Yeah, I like him. I like him. Like I said, I think he is still a bit raw. I would love to see a few more fights, put him in with like a top five, you
Top
know,
15.
top 15 former throw him in with a former champion. Um, he got the goods though. I mean, I could see them throwing in with the former champion now, but yeah, he's a bit
Yeah,
unpolished. I don't think he's that fast, but I think he has good IQ. Seems like he has good timing. And he
I
just
think
looks
he's getting
strong,
great
bro.
work too in that Philly gym.
Yeah, how tall is he? He's like 5'11". He looked tall. He looked big. I wish BoxRec would work for me so I could see what the heck is going on.
Yeah, so we could talk about, hot shot. Yo,
6.
Joe what up?
Yeah, they say
Salute.
he's 5'11". That's a big boy right there.
Yeah. I was actually gonna ask that. Welterweight, you think is where you feel like he's in a good weight to start, or should he have go down 40 champion and then work his way back up?
He looked too stocky for that, bro.
Yeah.
He looked too stocky for 140. Now, I will say it's not like he's sitting there completely shredded at
Mm.
147, but if he feels good, he feels healthy, and at his size, I think that's a good way. I'm trying to look at some pictures now. I mean, he looks pretty muscular. He looks pretty muscular already. So I think 140. I don't know. He's getting big.
Yeah.
And for
I
all we
think
know, we don't even know if he stopped growing. So if he grows
he's
again, I can't see him making 140.
he's also one of Eddie's like guys who you can see that they're building the right way. Had him in against
Ah,
a tough guy last fight. He didn't knock the guy out, but he definitely showed class and what I mean, outworked him, like just out everything and set the stage for another development to the point where these guys at 140s are gonna have to start challenging other 147s for belts. Like no one's gonna be able. Barrios, Staniosis, Brian Norman. Your promoters might have plans, but the ranking system's gonna be like, yeah, you're gonna have to fight someone that we tell you to fight. You know what I
right,
mean?
right,
Eventually, these
right.
voluntary defense that you guys are taking because you're on top rank, they're not gonna really work for, especially with that WBO belt.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
WBO is gonna get moved around so quickly.
So quickly, bro. So quickly. Yeah, they got to stop playing, man. I don't know what's going on. That whole division is. And even
Yeah,
look at what happened with Mario Barrios, bro. How dare he even the fact that he mentioned Boot's name and then he gets pieced up the way he got pieced up by
Yeah, and
What's his name?
all they're thinking about is, man, we're gonna
Ramos.
just lose this. We're gonna just give this belt to a guy that's no longer on our platform. We're gonna have like, because
Yeah, that's a
remember,
good point.
PBC controls the WBC and kind of the WBA. Stanley Jonas is not signed to PBC. I heard he was a free
He
agent.
fights a lot on
but
PBC.
yes, like there's a fight. His fight might also be on the Tank Rocha card. Damn, it's a lot of cards.
Yo,
His
that's a
fight,
lot
his
of
man,
fights, bro.
hmm?
That's a lot of fights on that card.
Yeah, I mean Tank does it, bro. You want to
Tank
get
be
paid. You want to make sure that everyone's in the building. I would
Tank
be
be
fighting
doing
on a
it,
Tank.
son.
Tank, we fighting. All right, cool. I'm in. I would try to
Yeah.
get in, because his availability is not always the best. But if I want the most eyes on my fight, what up, Tank?
Yeah, yeah. No, you got a good point. You got a
And
good
it is
point,
going to
bro.
be in Brooklyn, confirmed. Shout out to Knockout Boxing. Shout out to Fanon Boxing Channel.
Is that why? That's why they pushed it back, right? That's why they were pushing. That's why we
I think
weren't
the
hearing
venue.
anything
I
because
think
of
the cost of the venue at the Houston Center was not feasible for them, or they didn't want to pay the price that they were asking.
That's
Or
good. Nobody
what I keep
wanted
hearing
to
is
see it
someone
over
kept
there anyway.
overbidding them whenever they wanted a date. Someone
Uh,
kept coming in with the higher amount of money to take
that's
that date.
corny.
And
That's
then,
corny.
when eventually they went with the higher guy, and they were like, all right, we'll take the bread. The person whoever it was bid for it said, no, we're not interested. They just didn't want Tank to have that date because he wanted to fight this year, which would have been, I think, fantastic for the sport of boxing.
Yeah.
And to close out the year with a Tank highlight or something, because he does something.
It definitely. Yeah, he always gonna do something.
Right.
He's a walking highlight reel. He's a walking highlight. I firmly believe it, bro. I think that kid's amazing, and I think he's the best at 135. And I like Shkaur. I like Shkaur a lot.
Who's number 2?
Shkaur, without question. Ah,
It's not
Shkaur.
Loma?
Nope,
Okay,
Shkaur
3?
beat Loma. I guess I would have to say Loma, but I think Keyshawn would beat Loma. So I would probably put Keyshawn. I don't want to disrespect Loma though. So Loma's a champion.
Come on,
so
we're ranking the champions. You gonna put a guy who hasn't fought a champion above a champion?
No. You're right.
And then I guess 4 is Barenchik.
Yeah, it would have to be, but once again, I think Keyshawn beats both of them.
Would you be opposed to flipping Barenchik with Loma just because of age? And we haven't seen much of Barenchik, but
so then I would say no. It was good, Javon. He been here for a minute. But I would say nah,
man.
Bro.
The views is going up exponentially, so I salute everyone here. Not everyone's just typing in the chat, but people are watching. I'm watching.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I just don't think Baranchek. Nah, bro. I'm only putting Baranchek in the list because he got a title. I don't
see. This is what we start to underestimate the opponent. So like if the Barenchik versus Keyshawn fight is signed and is a go, right?
Yeah.
Everyone's like Keyshawn. He got the pop, he got the flair. Don't be surprised if experience shows itself on that day.
Yeah,
where Barenchik, with his movement, with his ability to in and out and stay away from the devastating power of Keyshawn, rules the night as opposed to a highlight reel knockout that everyone's expecting.
Yeah, but then the other thing I would say is Keyshawn's a silver medalist. So
he's a gold.
No, he's not. He's silver. He lost to Andy Cruz.
No. I'm not saying Keyshawn. I'm saying
Barenchik. Oh yeah,
all the Ukrainian dudes, bro.
Yeah. So here's the thing.
Talk to me.
I'm pretty sure he'll give Keyshawn a hard time for the first 4 rounds, but I have confidence based on what I'm seeing and the fact that Keyshawn has had the luxury of not having to use his legs recently. He would just have to be reminded of what that is. But I think he's more than capable of doing that, and he also has the power that Baranchik does not. And he has the size and speed that Navarrete did not. Navarrete has the reach, but he does not have the speed that Keyshawn has. Keyshawn's way more defensively responsible.
Can Barenchik take Keyshawn into deep waters? Something that 9, 10, 11. He's went rounds, but he hasn't went round where I'm over here. I'm over. Like he might have to chase that guy down.
Bro, it's going to be a fight. I didn't say he would blow the man out the water, but I just think, once again, if I'm using the Navarrete fight, some of the stuff that Navarrete was missing, Keyshawn would land. And Keyshawn is definitely going to aim for the body. He trained with Bud, bro. He going to attack that body. You saw what Bud was doing with Madrimov. And Madrimov is strong like a bull. Baranchek probably strong, you know, because all of them fellas are strong, but he don't look like bull strong like Madrimov. So you think he going to be able to take that onslaught? No matter, I don't care how good his feet are. I just don't see it, bro.
onslaught is
And
if
he's
he
not
stays there
Loma.
and take it. You have
He's
to.
not Loma.
I feel like he
Loma's vicious
moves.
with the counter punches. Baranchek counter punching wasn't vicious. I ain't see nothing vicious about that man. I saw smart. I saw great mover. I saw intelligent. I saw pesky.
Hey, don't let the press conference shock you when the man's riled up because Keyshawn over there talking about I'm gonna stop you with two.
And Baranchek starts
that war. I would go fight for my defend my country. Let's go, son.
Yo, you're an idiot. You're an idiot.
Watch this, Loma style. Yo,
You're
remember
a goddamn fool.
Usyk is another guy who is thought of as not the biggest of punches, but when he lands, there is some type of domino effect. Ask Anthony Joshua. Ask Tyson Fury.
Yes, but I would consider Usyk.
Ask Kambosos.
Yeah, I hear you, but I would consider Usyk a lesser boxer puncher. The only reason I say lesser is because I don't see Usyk as ferocious, but I do see him as calculated and deadly. I don't see him as ferocious, though. I don't see him as ferocious. He's stupid. I don't see him as ferocious. I'm sorry. When I think boxer puncher, bro, I think ferocious. I think Terrence Crawford. I think Boots. I think Terrence Crawford. I think Boots. I think Tank. I don't think of Usyk as ferocious, but he's technically a boxer puncher because he's a great boxer and he's been hurting dudes, but he don't be dropping and knocking people out. That's why I can't put him in that same category.
Have you? I think there's a guy named Parker who would disagree with you. Joseph Parker.
Usyk dropped Joseph Parker.
Wasn't it Joseph Parker?
No.
That's right.
You tripping. I don't think Usyk has knocked out anybody in heavyweight division. And the heavyweight division, I don't
know if you want to put no money on that, sir. Matter of fact, hold on.
I mean, the only person I would think of is he had that random dude, Reese something. I think his name
No. When he came to the thing, he made a statement, bro.
No, he did not. He fought Derek Chisora. And Derek Chisora, you talking about Usyk? Who did he fight before that?
Listen. This is why we're sharing information. Can you look it up?
Man,
mine ain't working.
He fought Scrubs. I don't know what you're talking about.
This is why we need more than one box, right? Damn, the same shit.
I think they have it on. Yeah, dude, I know what I'm talking about, bro. He fought Tony Bellew. And then he fought Chaz Withers. No, but he fought him at cruiserweight. He fought him at cruiserweight. Then he went to heavyweight, TKO'd the Witherspoon dude, like I said, and then has not TKO'd or KO'd anybody since.
You haven't TKO'd nobody at heavyweight?
No, only the Witherspoon dude. And this guy was, no offense to him, but he was washed. Witherspoon was out of the ring. This is the first time back in the ring in a couple of years, I think.
Chisora.
He wasn't even a top 10 heavyweight.
Joshua 2.
I don't even think Witherspoon was a top 15 heavyweight.
He knocked out the boy, so I don't know what. See, like that's what I'm saying, bro. You're not even paying it. What you looking at over there,
bro? I just told you who he TKO'd. You're not
listening. He didn't knock
to
nobody
me.
out. Good thing I put no money on it.
No, he didn't knock anybody out. Tony Bellew
knocked out Daniel Du Bois.
He did TKO Tony Bellew as well. You know what I'm saying? So at cruiserweight, he definitely looked like more of a boxer puncher, but once again, the way he fights is just not ferocious to me, but he does go in for the kill for sure. So I didn't really see that in Baranchek though. I would even
listen. Just don't be surprised. Like I said, if we get a all out, not an all out brawl, but a more technical fight than everyone's expecting. Listen, shout out to everyone that joined us today. Thank you for helping us, work through the technical difficulties. I know more people would have been here, but the stream was acting up. I appreciate everyone. About to lock in. Salute to Bob, bro. Checking in.
Yo, always, bro. I'm gonna try to clip whatever we can, but this was a good vibe. Shout out to everybody on the chat.